Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Today we will complete Unit 5 for Mega Goal 4, Amazing Animals. Today we will use passive models and the passive with reporting verbs. Passive models follow this structure: model plus P plus past participle. Here are some examples of active model. So we use active models. We use will plus base for. How can we change this active model into passive model? We will use will P plus past participle. For example, they will release the tiger into the wild. How can we change this sentence into passive? We will omit subject and we will start with the object, and we will use the structure of passive model will be plus past participle. So the sentence will be, the tiger will be released into the wild. The vet may cancel the cat's checkup. We omit the subject and we start with the object. So we use the passive model may be cancelled. The cat's checkup may be cancelled. You can train a parrot to talk. Parrots can be trained to talk. You should clean the bird's cage weekly. Here it's active model. Why? Perfect, because we use model should plus base for. The bird's cage should be cleaned weekly. It's a passive model. Why? Because we use should be plus past participle. You have to provide fresh water every day. Fresh water has to be provided every day. Pay attention to the verb has. We change have into has. Why? Because the new subject here is water and it is non-count noun. So we use have, has, not have. The last example, you must keep your hamster in the cage. Your hamster must be kept in the cage. The next point is the passive with reporting verbs. There are two forms of the passive with reporting verbs. Okay. We often use the passive with reporting verbs when we want to talk about what people say or believe, but the identity of the people isn't known or isn't important. The first form, we can use it plus passive reporting verb. For example, it's said, it's believed, plus that, and we follow it a clause after that. We use a clause after that. For example, it's said that she is the leading expert on gorilla communication. It's a passive form. We use the passive reporting verb is said plus that and a clause. What about the active form? We use the subject here, people. People say that she is the leading expert on gorilla communication. Another example, it's believed that dolphins are the most intelligent of animals. It is a passive form. Passive reporting verb is believed, followed by that, plus a clause. The active form, people believe that dolphins are the most intelligent of animals. The next form is subject plus passive reporting verb plus to plus infinitive or plus to plus perfect infinitive. Write this note, please. Present infinitive. Present infinitive form is have been plus past participle. Sorry. have been plus past participle. For example, she is said to be the leading expert on gorilla communication. Here we use the subject and the passive reporting verb is said to plus infinitive. Dolphins are believed to be the most intelligent of animals. With the present tense sentences, the passive reporting verb is followed by a present infinitive. For example, the cat is thought to be lost. Here the sentence is in present form, so we use present infinitive, to be, to plus infinitive. With the past tense sentences, the passive reporting verb is followed by the perfect infinitive. The cat was thought, it's a past form. So we use the perfect infinitive. To have been lost sometime last week. Here are some reporting verbs that can be used in the passive include believe, claim, estimate, feel, say, calculate, consider, expect, hope, or think. Let's answer exercise number A. Choose A if the sentence is active. Choose B if it's passive. Pay attention to the verb and you will know if it's active or passive. Number 1, young animal often difficult to control. What is the verb here? Very good, are. So it's active. Number 2, crocodiles are believed to be related to the dinosaur. The verb here are believed to be related. So it's passive, very good. Birds of prey can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Can be found. Modal verb plus be plus past participle. It's active or passive? Perfect, it's passive. Because they can't fly, penguins must live in areas where food is plentiful. Must live, modal plus base form, so it's active. Number 5, penguins can stay alive in colder weather longer than any other animal on earth. Can stay, active. Cats are said to be more independent than other pets. Are said to be, so it's passive. Elephants in captivity should be given pedicures to keep their feet healthy. Should be given, so it's passive. It's said that animals behave strangely before an earthquake. It's said that plus clause, so it's passive form. Exercise number P, change each sentence from active to passive. Don't include the subject. Number 1, if possible, people should adopt cats in pairs. At first, we will omit the subject. So, we will change the verb should adapt to the passive form, should be adapted. If possible, cats should be adapted in pairs. Number 2, you must fascinate cats against diseases. Cats must be fascinated against diseases. You should feed cats daily. Cats should be fed daily. You can train your cat not to bite or scratch. Cats can be trained not to bite or scratch. People should never allow cats indoors. Cats should never be allowed indoors. You can find a lot of good information about caring for cats on the internet. A lot of good information about caring for cats can be found on the internet. You mustn't separate newborn kittens from their mother. Newborn kittens mustn't be separated from their mother. Number 8, you can leave your cat alone all day if it has water and food. Cats can be left alone all day if they have water and food. Your veterinarian will suggest an appropriate diet for your cat. An appropriate diet for your cat will be suggested. Is it clear, my dear students? Take care of yourself and goodbye.